Welcome back. In this tutorial we're going to cover normal ortho number 7. So when we look at number 7, we could say, how do we describe this shape? And I would say it's kind of you could call it a T here with a couple of L-shaped wings on the side. A couple different ways you could describe it. Does the part have symmetry? Absolutely it does. Is the front the same as the back? It is not. Is the top the same as the bottom? It is not. However, the left and the right are, and that's important. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to make this a little more simple than drawing a T. We're going to draw a 2 1/4 by 1 3/4 inch square on the front view. And so if we pop back to Inventor, this time I made sure I started a new part first, and put in a square that is 2.25 by 1.75 tall. And there's our square. Just clean this up just a tad, and we're going to extrude this 0.75. Okay. Now that we have that done, we can focus on these L shapes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this L shape in just one, and we're actually going to mirror it. I am going to be checking when I grade this to make sure that it is mirrored. And if it's not, if I only see 2 extrusions or 3 extrusions, there's going to be a deduction there. Okay, so make sure we get this mirrored. So we know we've got this L shape, and we see that in the top view. Now if I sketch up here, the problem is my extrusion is going to sit up in this area, and that's not what I want. I want it down here in this area. So what I'm going to do is hold my mouse button down and the shift button, and I'm going to sketch on the bottom. Now in order to not have to try to flip everything around in my head, I'm going to look at the top. And then what I'm going to do is come back here. I need to be 1/2 inch by 1 inch. Easy enough. So we're going to draw a line from here, 0.5, 1.75, 1 inch, back to my square. And I know you're probably thinking, well, why did we make this a square and not a T? Because the resulting shape is going to be a T when I sketch this L and extrude it. So now I'm going to finish sketch. I'm going to extrude, and it won't let me pick it. Why won't it let me pick it? Think about that for a second. It won't let me pick it because it's not closed. Because I did not finish off my profile. And I know you're thinking, well, it's enclosed by a solid body. It is, but it has to be enclosed by sketch geometry. Finish sketch. This is 3/4 of an inch tall right here. So we're going to extrude that, flip it 3/4, and hit OK. Now, always, 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 I'm asking, is it symmetric? And this is why. Because I made this square a 2-point center rectangle, which is by its nature symmetric about the center point, I can mirror this feature about my YZ plane and hit OK. And now I'm done. The nice thing about doing it this way is that if one of these numbers changes, let's say that this changes to 0.75, it's going to automatically change both sides. So this part, I am looking for a mirror when I open your part. If I don't see that, again, it will be a deduction. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.